What's up, guys? It's Benny. Oh, the memories of the Somali fraudulent daycares and the place that started it all, the Quality Leering Center. Leering your children. How to leer. This is the initial video that went viral from Nick Shirley exposing how Somalis use fake daycares in order to bill the taxpayers and steal all of our hard-earned money.
In Minnesota, massive fraud is taking place within the government and the Somali population. Here, this building alone, Quality Learning Center, is a daycare, yet they spelled learning wrong and they said leering. This daycare alone in 2025 has received $1.9 million from the government. And the strange things about these childcare centers is there's no one here right now. It's midday on a weekday. And if you were to try to go inside, it's completely closed and the windows are all blacked out.
So we know the drill now. There are hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands of these all across the country, and Somalis are just defrauding the American taxpayer because they hate America, they hate us, and they're just strip mining this country for while the getting's good until we're completely bankrupt because of their parasitic actions. Well, let's go ahead and check in on the Quality Leering Center in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Misspelled Minnesota daycare Quality Leering trucks in children after viral fraud video. Never seen kids go in there until today. So after they were exposed, the owners, you are going to not believe, look exactly like the meme of the dude who's licking his lips, looking behind a tree. This guy is allegedly the owner's son right here. Ibrahim Ali, the son of the proprietor's owner, says it helps out with his homework and paperwork at the facility. He helps out with homework and paperwork. But here's the problem. You see, they caught a bunch of Somalis trucking in their kids, and then as soon as they checked their kids in, they ran out of the building with the kids again. It's a bit of a problem.
For the scheme to work, the daycare centers need to sign up low-income families that qualify for child care assistance funding. These surveillance videos are from a case prosecuted by Hennepin County. They show parents checking their kids into a center only to leave with them a few minutes later. Sometimes no children would show up. But either way, the center would bill the state for a full day of child care. This video from that same case shows a man handing out envelopes of what are believed to be kickback payments to parents who are in on the fraud.
Where was the money going?
I don't know exactly where it went, but it...
Well, I know where it went. Everybody should check in with Ilhan Omar. But you can see here, I mean, that's a topic for another day, but she does... her and her husband suddenly are running this massive hedge fund, and Ilhan Omar now suddenly is worth $30 million. Misspelled Minnesota daycare Quality Leering trucks in children after viral fraud. There we go. So there were reporters outside the Quality Leering Center, and well, you could see highly unusual activity as parents appeared in these vans and they brought their kids in. I was under the impression the place was permanently closed, but you can see here adults bringing kids into the Leering Center, exactly what you'd think. Monday's busy parking lot, roughly 20 kids streaming in and out. The Post stalked the site. Stark contrast, the neighbor's description, saying that he's never seen a kid in the Quality Leering Center ever. Do you realize there's supposed to be 99 children in this building and there's no one here? Yeah, and I bet that they billed for 99 different children every single day for a full day. Nobody is working there. Nobody was ever working there. The whole thing is completely fraudulent. Everybody's asking questions now.
Nick Shirley, the YouTuber, if he was standing in front of you right now.
I have nothing against him himself, but I do have something against the rhetoric. It's if you're gonna be a journalist, just have a moral compass. Like, do what you do correctly. If you catch business that are fraud, no one here is with that, or like we don't support that as a community. I don't support that myself. I was born and raised here. I'm not for fraud. Like the notion that hey, a certain batch of somebody got caught, so all of them support it. It's like no one. If in any community, any mishaps that happen, the rest of the community obviously doesn't want that to happen. It's a stain on all of our names, as you guys can see.
Well, you're literally standing in front of the Quality Leering Center that has never had a child inside of it and has billed the taxpayers $8 million. $8 million has been billed from the Quality Leering Center to the taxpayers.
Dishonest. I don't want to point fingers at anybody, but I do feel like what was done was someone came to our building outside of operating hours. When there's a specific sign on our door that says our days and our hours, he came outside of those hours and then claimed, hey, they're closed and they're still making money. They're using taxpayer money to work, and it's like you don't come outside of operational hours and then say they're using taxpayer money. That was
So the operational hours for this daycare are 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. That is not optimal time for daycare. Any parent will tell you not optimal time for daycare, and quite frankly, is exactly what you'd expect from a business that isn't actually in the business of caring for any children. Shocking unearthed footage show parents pretending to drop off kids at Minnesota daycare. From 2018, Minnesota criminal prosecution against Somali daycare fraudsters. In a surveillance video, Somali parents would take their kids to the daycare, check them in, and then leave with them moments later. The owners of the daycare would bill the state for the full day. Yeah. Somali scams have been happening for at least a decade and got bigger and more brazen with every year. The authorities, like Trader Tim Walz, refuse to do anything. Shocking unearthed footage. This is a wonderful employee of the Quality Leering Center. See if you'd like to drop your kids off with him.
Don't come to this area.
What's your response to the allegations? Is there fraud going on here? No, it's a video. I just want to know. What's your response?
Problem.
Huh?
Get the out of here.
What's your response to the allegations?
Classic
Is there
child
fraud
care.
going on here? And is there children? That's all.
Harass me. Don't harass me for the here.
Yeah, okay. Good job, everyone. Great job, everyone. Somali-run children's daycare named Quality Leering Center accused of trucking in children to make the daycare appear in use. Days after being exposed by Nick Shirley, around 20 children were seen going in and out of the daycare with this wonderful individual watching them again, doing the meme. Okay, yeah, got it. Yeah, if you're going to be a journalist, have a moral compass. These people are lecturing us on who has the moral compass. Yeah. I knew this would happen. The Somali scammers are going to temporarily fill these empty daycares with kids to try and cover their tracks. Yeah. Yeah. Not good. Minnesota Children, Youth, and Families Commissioner Tiki Brown says that they're not taking fraud allegations seriously at the Quality Leering Center and other daycares. She claims that the Quality Leering Center was closed more than a week ago. While we have questions about some of the methods that were used in the video, we do take the concerns the video raises very seriously. She uses pronouns, and she says that the Leering Center has been closed. So it doesn't look very closed to me, right? You got guys dropping F-bombs outside. You got a bunch of ladies wearing hijabs, trucking in their kids. So wait a second. Is it closed or isn't it? Derp. Yeah. Parking lot is now full of kids. That's right. Jeez. You have to believe this was isolated bullshit. This fraud is in broad daylight in the Somali community. Everybody knew about it and everyone benefited from it. That's right. That's why it all needs to be shut down and everyone needs to go to jail. And it needs to happen fast because everybody's losing faith in the American system, like at scale. There's no way to describe how angry I am paying half my paycheck to these monsters so that they can just steal it. How much are you going to pay in your lifetime on taxes? You're going to pay millions of dollars in taxes in your lifetime. And it'll all go to one of these daycares. All of it. All of it. This one day, the Quality Leering Center, $8 million. So stay pissed and stay angry and stay subscribed. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. See ya.